Since times last year, you remember the European McDonald's Pixar shorts would fall between the first two Toy Stories, A Bug's Life, Monsters Inc., and Finding Nemo. But this time, there's another country that has did a McDonald's short about Pixar toys. And I'm gonna explain this now. It was a hot day, and I was over back by the beach again with my family. Me and my dad were off looking for something underneath the sand. We didn't find anything much, but when his metal detector beeped, we found something. I went to go get my shovel, and then we dug it up. Once we dug it up, it was a box. But what I didn't notice was the McDonald's logo and the Pixar ball labeled on it. I wonder what's in here. I said, we'll check it out when we get home, I said to my dad. But by the time we got home, I figured it's time to open up this mystery box. Once I took it out, there was another Pixar McDonald's DVD. It was called Disney Pixar McDonald's. The DVD cover depicted of Woody, Buzz Lightyear, Flick, Sully, Mike, Marlin, and Dory, and Mr. Incredible in front of the McDonald's sign. Wonder how this will go, I said in a nervous tone. I ran downstairs to test out my new DVD, and it started. It just showed off the McDonald's logo and a brown background, and then the Walt Disney Home Entertainment logo. And then it showed up straight to the menu. And the menu looked kind of awesome. The menu depicted a few Pixar characters in colored yellow and red boxes, including Ronald in his box as well. And there was an empty non-colored box next to Mr. Incredible and Ronald. And the buttons were still the same as said DVD. I pressed play to get ready to watch its never-before-seen short. It started. It showed the Tri-County area from Toy Story at night. Then it appeared to Andy's house, like in the second film. Just then, it cut to Andy's room, and then the toy box opened, which revealed Woody and Buzz Lightyear. "Where is everyone?" Woody asked Buzz. "I don't know, Woody," Buzz said. "Well, we gotta go find them." They looked everywhere in Andy's room to find some of their friends, including Andy, but no sign of any luck. Then, the two toys had heard a knock on the door. "What was that?" Woody asked Buzz. "I don't know, cowboy," Buzz told. Just then, they heard a sound like a buzzing sound. "I'm getting freaked out now," Woody whimpered in fear. Buzz turned on his laser to activate for self-defense mode. Then, there was the sound of a chainsaw buzzing near the door and cut through the head of a familiar figure. And that figure was Ronald. It showed half of his face like a 1940s Pennywise face. And he said, "Here's Roddy!" Woody and Buzz gasped in horror. Then, as Ronald continued cutting down the door with the chainsaw he found, he came in, but he looked more deranged. He had blood all over his clothes, holding a bloody butcher's knife, scars with dried up blood, and his grin had dried up blood-stained teeth. "What's up, Buck Rogers and Floppy Boy?" Ronald said. Who are you?" Woody asked Ronald. "My name is Ronald McDonald. You two toys are the first people that I've been looking for." "Looking to what?" Buzz asked. "To playtime, that's what," Ronald said. He got his butcher's knife ready to kill Woody and Buzz. "It's playtime!" "Buzz, we gotta get out of here," Woody told Buzz. "You go, Woody. I'll take care of him," Buzz said. Woody ran up to the toy box to evacuate from the window. As Buzz was about to jump up towards Ronald to attack him, Ronald kicked Buzz hard, which made him crash by a wall and causing him to lost his arm, like his communicator arm, like in the first film. Buzz! Woody shouted, worried for his friend. Ronald walked up slowly towards Buzz and said, "Can you actually fly?" But Ronald asked Buzz. "No, I'm a toy, and you're just being a stubborn, stupid, selfish, nasty, repulsive little buttface," Buzz snapped back at Ronald. "Well, let's see," he said. He grabbed Buzz, pressed his jet wing button, and threw him out of the open window by Andy's desk, and threw Buzz out of the window. Buzz began screaming as he was flying towards his death, until an incoming truck came by and ran over Buzz. "No!" Woody shouted, worried for his friend. As Woody was about to evacuate from the window, Ronald grabbed Woody by his waist and took him out of Andy's room and towards his backyard. "I never knew Andy had a backyard," I said to myself. And he placed Woody on a nearby barbecue and said, Want to have a Western barbecue, Fluffy boy?" Ronald asked. "No, please don't hurt me," Woody said. "Too bad, so sad. Prepare to die." He lit Woody on the barbecue, and Woody began screaming as his plastic was being melted. But his scream was a Howie Slash gut-wrenching scream. Ronald began laughing like a horror movie villain, seeing Woody dying. Then it cut to the next scene. It showed Ant Island from A Bug's Life at daytime. Flick was walking around looking for some food for the colony. As he was standing by the nearby rocks, he heard giant footsteps coming in. "What was that?" Flick asked. Just then, they heard the noise getting closer until giant red shoes came walking towards him. And then the camera zoomed out, and it was revealed to be Ronald. "Hey there, little buggy," Ronald told. What do you want?" Flick asked in a panic fear. "Oh, just want to give you a little time under the sun. Let's put you under the shade," he said. He grabbed his foot up into the air and about to squash Flick. Flick began screaming as Ronald was about to stop on him. Right before that, he stomped Flick until he was completely squished, which blood was leaking through his body. Then it cut to a laugh floor from Monsters, Inc. at night. Sully and Mike were guarding it for duty in case of any criminals come by. As they were about to call it for a day, an unidentified red door had came down, which would had a big McDonald's yellow M. Sully, what kind of door is that?" Mike asked. "I don't know, buddy," Sully told Mike. Just then, the door opened and revealed a bellowed roar, which was Ronald, and he looked like a Five Nights at Freddy's look when he let out that roar. "Hey there, monsters! Do you want to scare children with me?" Ronald asked the two monsters. "We don't scare children anymore because I see the look of a petrified little girl's face. That's why," Sully told. "You heard what my friend said. Now get out, you big dummy," Mike told. "Oh, we'll see who's a dummy, Wazowski," Ronald said. He pulled out a flamethrower nearby, threatening to kill the two monsters. "Mike, run!" Sully told. Ronald had turned on the flamethrower and burned a nearby canister, which began exploding around the factory. And Ronald went back to the big red door and locked it so he doesn't get involved in flames. Sully and Mike tried to run for their lives, but when the fire came towards them, there was a fiery flame until the next scene showed. It cut to a McDonald's restaurant and revealed to be a fish tank nearby the French fries, which inside the fish tank was Marlin and Dory from Finding Nemo. "Dory, where's Nemo?" Marlin asked. "I don't know, but this is in P. Bobby 49, Sid," Dory told. "It's P. Sherman 42, Wallaby Way, Sydney, Dory," Marlin corrected. "Oh, right, she responded. Just then, Ronald jumped in like a jump scare, scaring the two fish. Marlon and Dory screamed as they saw Ronald. Hey there, fishies. You know what the main course is for tonight? What? Marlon asked. Fish and chips, he said. You're not actually going to cook us, are you? Marlon asked in fear. Oh, let's see, he said. He grabbed out a little fishing net, which was red and yellow, and scooped up the 2 fish, and placed them by a nearby frying pan that was already boiling, and placed them onto the pan. Marlon and Dory screamed in agony as they were being cooked. Ronald laughed like a Pennywise, seeing the 2 fish cook. Any fish, help us! We're cooking! Marlon shouted. Dory screamed relentlessly as her flesh was slowly frying. Then it cut to the last scene. It showed a shot of Metroville from The Incredibles at night. Then it cut to a little park. Just then, Bob came in with his superhero outfit, looking for trouble. Well, thank God Helen doesn't know I'm on night duty, or else she would have freaked out that I'm still at superhero work, Bob told. Just then, he heard faint rustling coming from a bush. Wait, who's there? Bob asked. Then, the bush had let a powerful jump, and then Ronald came out, and like a lion. Hey there, Mr. Incredible. Looking for evil to fight? Ronald asked. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give you a big knockout, you clownhead, Bob said, preparing to fight him. Oh, let's go, Ronald said. Mr. Incredible had run up towards Ronald to punch him. As he was about to make contact with him, Ronald grabbed out his knife right before Bob was about to attack him. He stabbed him right through his stomach and poking him as he was bleeding to death. Bob was leaking blood as he was choking up blood out of his mouth, and he soon slowly died. Well, my work is done. Time to go home, Ronald said. Then it cut to the credits. In the background, a music box version of When She Left Me from Toy Story 2 played, and it showed many images of what happened to the Pixar characters after their fates, such as Buzz smashed pieces, Woody's burnt barbecue, Flick squashed body, Sully and Mike deaths from the fire on the loft floor, Marlon and Dory's fried bodies, and Mr. Incredible's stabbed body. Then it showed one more thing. It showed animated by Adam Kennington in 2000. Then it just cut to black. I knew this was Kennington's work. I knew it the whole time. But I knew this disc had to be rid of, so I lighted it with my dad's lighter and burned it and stumped it and threw it into the trash. That night, I couldn't slept. I dreamt of many different ways as Ronald would kill me. Throwing me out of the window, burning me on a frying pan in a barbecue, burning me into a factory, squishing me to death, and stabbing me with a butcher's knife. Kennington is still a good man since he got out of prison, but except his creations still make him think that we don't know if he still have a good side in his heart, right?